Look at those stars. Don't it make you feel small in the best way?
I forgot to repair all my stuff. Much better on the way. Right, we went. I'm guessing once we use this tower, it'll unlock all these doors that are sealed.
Oh, this looks just like the abandoned parts of Edgewater.
Let's keep moving before we get all introspective. You, doing okay, Parvati?
I've been better. But thank you for asking.
Clean this up, right?
wonder if we start going crazy if we use Adrena time too. We don't need those legs. The flask we need. Hello, guy.
This is my second month on Adrena time. It's like the color came back. Like I was tuned to the wrong band all this time, and now the static's gone. I'm finally clear-headed, focused. There's so much I'm excited to do. I feel like me again. Side effects? I guess I've noticed people staring at me a lot more lately. Hard to talk to them sometimes. Feels like they don't get it. Maybe they just don't trust it. Or maybe they don't trust me.
Yes and yes. That's the way we would have come up. The rocket launcher didn't kill him in one shot. Where did he... Was there only 3? I thought there was 4. You would think that many rockets hitting him, he would have died. Silly adreno time everywhere? It's just crazy. Pretty much looks the same as any other ship. So, from what I'm understanding here, marauders are marauders due to the adrenotime. They just take too much of it and then they can't stop, and it's an addiction. And then eventually they take so much they kill themselves. Hence the guy saying just leave them here to die, you know, taking all the adrenotime to kill themselves. Then the others who don't have access to it, travel around and kind of stabilize, they're still weird. Alright, so now what does the quest want us to do? Oh, we're supposed to go to Finland. Now we have to go other places to find the crew. Huh? I don't think we can get to this stuff still. This locked building here. I wonder if that's what we're doing, is we're going to get key cards to get into these different areas now. We don't even know what's over here yet. Let's go. But after that, I think we've been everywhere on the map. Yeah. Then we'll only have one other quest to turn in here, and then we've got to travel to do the... Which is fine, because we got to go to Byzantine anyways.
Never seen a corporation spend this much on a place only to let it rust. Except for Monarch, and Scylla, and Emerald Vale. Okay, I take it back.
Whatever happened here must have been real bad. Spacer's Choice just up and abandoned it.
Nah, Spacer's Choice goes through colonies and places like Underwear, man. Change them daily.
We're doing this!
Nice one! Attacking! I got this!
Everyone all right?
And she's not doing good in that armor. Might need to put her back in the unicorn armor. Okay, now it's back down to the scrapyard. Let's see what the building's all about. Yeah, I wish we could go back and talk to the merchant down there and be like about Clark from accounting again. Yeah, Clark wasn't so.
Great work.
All right, so we need that pass. And if we can't, we will go turn in this quest with the lighter. And maybe she has the key for that. And will then give it to us. Like we might be able to go in the rear. Yeah. Just like we like it.
Something tells me whoever worked here was way too organized.
Alright, so we still can't go in there. So let's go turn in this quest, see if she'll give us the key. I think she had the key for this place, she said.
Done.
Yeah, something about she had the key and she wasn't going to give it to us. Then we're going to get this flask for her and guess we better level up, huh? Well, unfortunately, we still need more intelligence. Like, we're gonna need lie and persuade as well, but
So, we're just gonna march straight into Byzantium and acquire some rare chemicals right under the board's nose? I sure hope you negotiated for a raise with this Phineas guy. Then we'd better hope he doesn't blow himself up while we're gone. Or if he does, that he has a killer insurance policy. In either case, you should know Wells isn't the only game in town. The board's put a bounty on his head, and they've got more than enough bits to pay it. I've got no love for the corporations, but they know how to take care of their people. The ones at the top, anyway. Everyone is. The board just pays the best. I know you want to save the day, but don't forget to look after yourself. No one else out here's going to. Hey, don't get any ideas. I'm just making sure you last long enough to pay me at the end of this. Anything else? You know I've got no love for top rungers, but if Minnie's willing to pay, I say we take her money. Sure, like Ada said, he was a big name among freelancers. I met him at Lost Hope once. He was buying rounds for everyone and telling a story about one of his jobs. Pretty sure half of it was made up. Exactly. There was just something about Montoya I couldn't quite trust. He was always the center of a room, and he slapped a lot of backs to stay there. Yeah. I'm trying to say that if he screwed this job up, that's on him. I still like our odds. He may have had a rep, but you're more capable than he ever was. Yeah, well, just remember that when we get paid. What's on your mind? You heard the phonograph. Idiot had a theory about canids and got too close. Sounds like Lucky, all right. Sure. Something on your mind? What did I tell you? His down with the man shtick was just an act. No one who yammers that much means half of it. Obviously not. And better for Felix to know that now rather than become the next Trask. Hard for them to get a knife in your back that way. People look out for their own interests. It's a fundamental law of nature, same as gravity and conservation of motion. This is why I hate metaphors. Look, I see a lot of people, inside and out. When you get down to it, we're all made of the same stuff. Once you accept that, nothing much surprises you. I'm warning you, that reverse psychology stuff doesn't work on me. Sure do. And unlike you, Captain, the rest of us don't get a big fancy room with wall-to-wall windows. But let's forget about that, please. Anyway, you really expect me to believe you're working for the board out of some high-minded idealism? You're right. The point is that self-interest is like self-pleasure. No one wants to admit it, but everyone has a hand in it. Enough about Harlow, though. Anything else? Okay, see you around.
Oh, I didn't mean to send her back to ship.
I hope
Whoops.
this fancy soap we got is extra strength. I'm feeling a mite ripe. I hope we can help Miss Minnie uncover what happened to her mother. I wouldn't wish the pain of not knowing on hardly anyone. Not a word. And I've been sticking my nose in every one of our stately ladies' crannies, stem to stern. Oh, law. That sounds untoward, don't it? That ain't what I meant. Point is, Captain, Mr. Hawthorne left all kinds of scribblings behind panels and under consoles, but ain't a lick of it mentioned Mr. Lucky. So whatever they got up to in the past must have been really extra secret. And lots of fun. Sure thing, Captain. Dad always said I couldn't keep my thoughts to myself, even when I wasn't speaking. I've been churning on that phonograph we found. The one belonging to Dr. Ambrose. The one where she says Spacer's Choice tested adrenatime in Edgewater. By the time they sent that drug to Edgewater, they knew it hurt people. That it made them violent and stole their minds. But they did it anyway. Edgewater was already fraying at the edges and they tore it right to bits. All to make money. I just can't conscience that kind of cruelty no matter how hard I try. It just makes me want to scream. Thanks for letting me talk, Captain. I've been needing to get that off my chest. By working with the board? Pardon me for saying so, but I ain't so sure. After what we've seen here, I don't think they got anyone's interest at heart but their own. It sure is lonely out here on the edge of the colony. Anything could happen, and ain't no one gonna come to help us. Nuh-uh. Dad wouldn't let me near it. He was a real big believer in rest. Not his own, mind you. Mine. A drug was no substitute for that, he said. No matter what Mr. Thompson told us. He never did follow his own advice. He worked himself to death. And the company didn't even thank him for it. Not that he told me, but Edgewater was a big town then, and it only had me and him to keep it running. Most nights after I got to bed, he'd just keep working. I always wondered how he had the stamina. Turns out he didn't. Thank you for saying so, Captain. He died a long while ago now, but it ain't something you ever get over. You just learn to live with it. I'm still learning. Alrighty. You change your mind, you just holler. Yeah? I mean, what do you need? Captain? Ma'am? Lady?
I'm gonna go pick Ellie back up anyways.